Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel OrgaNatic. In order to keep our home neat, we perform certain cleaning routine every day. I used to spend a lot of time on this, but after I got familiar with the tidying method of KonMari, I learned how to put my place in order once and for all, and I must confess, it really changed my life. In today's video I'm going to share with you the best ideas from her tidying method, which can make your life easier as well. Let's get started! Perhaps the biggest mistake you make while cleaning is getting rid of unnecessary stuff that you find at the same time. In fact, it will be much more efficient and quicker to let go of everything you don't need first, and only then start organizing your space in one go. It makes absolutely no sense organizing stuff that should immediately leave your home. Of course, discarding things is not so easy, but this simple advice will help you stay motivated. Visualize how your ideal lifestyle, your dream closet, kitchen or a bedroom would look like without clutter. And when you see your goal clearly, it is much easier to go for it. People often start tackling their stuff one room at a time, and in a few weeks or months it usually ends up getting messy again. Marie Kondo believes that tidying up every room separately is a fatal mistake. Instead, it is better to sort all the things you have by category and then decide what to keep and what to lose. Kondo recommends following this exact order of the categories: clothes, books, papers, kimono, sentimental items. The most important thing to keep in mind is that you need to designate a specific place for each item. Only then you can keep your space tidy. And for sorting your drawers and shelves, you can use different dividers. It can be either special dividers or containers, or even standard shoe boxes, which are likely to be found in any home. When you know where your things belong, you save time putting them back to their spot, as sometimes we waste a lot of time figuring out where to put something. Moreover, when everything is on its place, you can easily find what you need. I really like Marie Kondo's advice on how to color code your clothes. She recommends starting with darkest shades from the left, gradually making your way to lighter colors, hanging them to the right, while also storing long, dark and heavy items in the back drawers and bringing the light and short clothing up front. This color coordination technique is visually pleasing and relaxing to your mind. We will get the feeling of a harmony and it will fill our souls with positive energy. From the moment I organized my clothes by color in the closet and drawers, I can surely say that this is convenient and helpful when I want to find something quickly. And of course, it gives an aesthetic balance and makes your home a place of peace and clarity. An interesting idea of this method is that items with similar uses and of similar sizes should go together. For example, just imagine if you put together something from the same category but different sizes. In this case, the tiniest of your possessions can easily get lost or become harder to find. Therefore, it is reasonable to pay attention to the size of the object and separate the small items from the big ones. That way, we will always know where to look for what we need quickly. And if you use drawer dividers or subdivided boxes, the organized place becomes even neater and more functional. Marie Kondo suggests that all items we need regularly should be kept where you can easily access them, while things we don't often use should be stored in harder to reach places. This simple rule allows us to use the available space smarter. At home, I implement this rule even for small things. For example, I use a classic frying pan almost daily, that's why I keep it here within a reach. And with this wok pan that I use on rare occasions is stored on the back of the cupboard in a harder to reach area. I need to put forward the entire shelf in order to grab it. And this takes much more effort in comparison to another easy to reach spot. I think Marie Kondo deserves a Nobel Prize for inventing and showing us how to store clothes folded in a dresser. She recommends vertical storage for basically everything, from clothes to papers. If you arrange things vertically, you will never forget what you possess. Moreover, it helps returning items back to their spot with ease. Our things are not buried at the bottom of the pile of other things and continue to serve us faithfully. And the main advantage of this folding method is that this way folded things hold their shape longer and better. At first, it seems that it is difficult and takes too much time to place your things vertically, but when you get involved in the process, everything will go automatically and our boxes will delight us every time we look in them. Clothes folded this way take up much less space and therefore this kind of storage is ideal for very small closets and limited spaces. Can you agree that we often want to hoard our clutter in cardboard boxes? It may even seem that we are organizing our home that way. The KonMari method suggests a completely different approach that involves clear storage boxes. The main idea is that you can quickly see what's in the boxes without even moving them or taking the lids off. And the attempt to hide clutter inside them disappears. And of course, if you want to find something there, it goes much quicker. By the way, even in transparent boxes you can store everything vertically, because the vertical folding technique makes everything easy to spot and hard to mess up. Often when you keep food in its original packaging, the labels on it create informational noise, and even if your home is neat, it might still feel cluttered when you have a lot of items with information written on them. That's why, if you place food into a food container instead, you can remove the noise these labels can create in your home. The same applies to various bottles, such as this one with dishwashing detergent. By simply removing the label, the bottle looks much better. But I would advise leaving the information on the back, because it is helpful to know the ingredients and the instructions for this detergent. Everything you have at home and everything you use should give you the thrill of excitement and make your life brighter, and the rest should be purged. Moreover, if you only keep the items that spark joy, cleaning will be easier and quicker, since there would be less items that have to be moved or cleaned when you wash floors or dust. Choosing items this way means that after you finish decluttering, you will only be surrounded with items that make you happy, which is a great feeling. If you liked the video, please give a thumb up, and of course please subscribe to my channel if you like videos about organizing, decluttering and cleaning. Bye bye and see you next week!